Alright, hello everybody. I know I don't really talk all that often on the channel anymore. I make actual real videos, but hey, I be doing other things like this. So hello everyone. So this video is coming to address Era of Terror, which if you don't know is a Roblox game type. Yeah, I know Roblox normally cancer, but hear me out here. Where it's sort of like an Isle style play as dinosaurs. And it's completely free and only takes like 5 seconds to install. And it's honestly, I think, for what you give to get it, basically, it's like really worth it. I think it's not half bad for completely free and only taking like 5 minutes to install. And anybody can run it as well, pretty much. So that's another bonus. So yeah, Era of Terror. It's sort of like an Isle style. It's obviously much worse than the Isle, but it has the same principle. There's about 15, 16 different species, I don't remember how much, and essentially just survive, essentially. Or if you're on sandbox servers, then just do whatever the hell you want. But in this case, I decided that for Era of Terror, I was going to make my own Realism server, which I call Isla Relámpago. And the reason why I did that was, well, to be honest, I've had like a sort of dissatisfaction with how realism servers in general are lately. I think Ancient Dawn kind of spoiled me in that sense, but essentially I don't like how a lot of realism servers try to like boggle down or dumb down gameplay by demanding you to play a certain way all of the time, basically. So what I've decided to do is, this is something that Ancient Dawn in the Isle went through, is essentially, for my realism server, while there is definitely rules still in place in order to make sure that nobody acts stupid, you can basically play any play style you want. If you want to be a trike that's cool, just hangs out with other herbivores and does whatever they want, fine. If you want to be the trike who doesn't tolerate carnivores within like 100 feet and will charge at them and just in general not take shit from anyone, then you can do that. And same with pretty much any other herbivore, and Montosaurus, and yeah, stuff like that. Or if you want to be a pure scavenger T-Rex, you can do that. Or if you want to be a Quetzalcoatlus that decides to go fishing in the ocean for some friggin' reason, then yeah, you could do that too. It's just all about what you play and how you play it. There are profiles and stuff that contain some of the rules for the species that you have to follow, but in general, most of it is just guidelines. And normally those guidelines, that's how I personally would like to see the server to be, but if you want to play it differently, then by all means, I'm not here to judge. You can play it however you want. And that's the beauty of the server, I think. That's why I made it, essentially. So yeah guys, thank you. I just wanted to tell you that I already made the server. I had it going for about a day now. I got Precise Threehorn. He's a YouTuber who specializes in Era of Terror. He joined up with me and we're good friends. He's just joined me on the server. We've been playing a little bit. He said he's gonna make a video on it that's gonna come out later, so keep that in mind. Check that video out. And yeah, it's been pretty cool so far. All the footage that you see in the background is footage from that server, like an hour or so, all the best bits, and that's only from an hour, only an hour, and I honestly like what I'm seeing so far. And I've also got quite a few people on it too. We got about 15 people in Discord right now. Not all of them have actually like sat down and played on the server yet, but even with like 5 to 10 people, it's still a great time, and I really hope that if you guys want to join in, you can too. However, here's one thing to keep in mind, because this server, while I say that you can kind of do whatever fits your playstyle, that does not mean you can do whatever the hell you want. And that's something that I want to emphasize more and more and more, because I don't want somebody coming in here being a smart mouth or whatever. So I'm just going to read this. This is something that I normally give to any new person that steps within the Discord, as like sort of a sign of what they're going to get themselves into. But yeah, it's called the Oath of Relámpago, and it essentially goes like this. this server will only work if everybody wants it to work. This is not a server just to escape Care Bears or KOSers. This is a server that you come to if you want to genuinely play as and think as an animal. You are expected to show genuine common sense and actively work to make the server great every time you play on it. You're expected to play what is best for the ecosystem, each other, and the server as a whole. So in general, just don't really be a dick and selfish and just play whatever the heck you want, okay? Because this is from personal experience. If you only seek to play what you want, you're gonna end up hurting the rest of the server as a whole, and as a result, everybody else is gonna have less fun, and that's gonna make you have less fun. So if we're all into this together as a community, and they say anything can be fun with friends, and I think that's honestly true. If you just want to hang out here, chill, have fun with us, we can all make like a Stegosaurus horde or something like that. Or we can all just say screw the land and be a flock of pteranodons. We could do that too. Or herd up as a Montosaurus and make a ton of little babies, have a nesting season. That'd be great too. So, yeah guys, I put this out there because I'd really like to see more people on the server, because there will be sort of lulls of inactivity as of right now, and I'm just like, if we can just have some people that are kind of on standby, like if somebody shouts out in the Discord that they want to play and there's nobody on, I'd like to see people like jump in and say like, hey, we'll all jump on right now and stuff like that. I've already done that with like 1 or 2 people already, so yeah. I don't know what else to say now. I already explained the server, so yeah. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope that you at least give the server a shot, if anything. So, see you guys.